We got the new blue iPad Gen 10 here. Finally some decent colors coming out on these iPads, and this is a pretty major upgrade with this entry-level version iPad, so let's go over everything that is cool and also not so cool about these. So joining the rest of the iPad's design and look now, the entry-level iPad has the squared off edges, the unlock touch button added. I love that button. USB-C to power it all and a different placement of your front-facing camera. Now this is the only iPad I've ever seen to have this placement, with hopes that you will be using it in landscape mode for your FaceTime calls. And now the camera will be centered and you won't be looking off to the side. I never thought that was a huge deal, but I did see a lot of people complain over the years about this online. And after using it a few times, it's true. It is now in the correct spot. I have seen rumors of a new type of iPad homestand docking center. Now maybe this is all part of Apple's master plan to sell these alongside that new stand, but whatever it is, I like it. It's something new. On the back, you also have a decent 12 megapixel camera for snapping pics on the go, but I'm not really sure how many of us use this iPad for photography. I sure don't. This iPad is also equipped with the older A14 chips, something you would find in, let's say, a recycled iPhone. But those older chips definitely have enough power for this iPad, and for most tasks will get the job done quite fast. I used it for the last couple days and I did not notice much difference between this and the iPad Air when it came to scrolling, web surfing, reading, pretty much everything I use on the daily. So using this older chip in a brand new device does make you wonder though if Apple's having a hard time acquiring chips these days. The Apple Pencil dilemma is also a big clue to that. If you're interested in using this Apple Pencil with the Gen 10, you will have to use the older version Pencil along with the $9 adapter to charge it. So is Apple trying to get rid of all these old pencils they have in a warehouse somewhere, or does the research just tell them that people who are using this entry-level iPad do not care about using a stylus? I know tons of people who could care less about using a pencil with this thing. And here is also another strange one. The new keyboards that only work with the Gen 10 iPads look almost exactly identical to the Samsung tablet keyboards. Maybe Apple now is just getting these keyboards made by the same manufacturer who did these for Samsung. I mean, it's really hard to say. But this just makes this thing a big old Frankenstein iPad for the Gen 10. So a lot of upgrades and updates to this entry-level iPad, but for now, these release prices are so close to other similar and much more powerful iPads. But that is great news for us, the savvy consumer who can pick up last year's whatever at much better prices now and still have a beast of a machine that's gonna last for years. And over the past couple of updates, these iPads have gotten so powerful, adopting the M1 chips. How much more do you really need in a tablet? The apps are finally coming around, taking advantage of this power, and there are other accessories now that practically make this thing a little portable mini computer. So I don't think I can recommend this iPad Gen 10 to anyone for those reasons. Old pencil and old tech shined up like a pig with lipstick on it. For just another $100–200, you're opening up a whole other world of computing, including MacBook Airs at $700, refurbished iPad Pros from last year with the M1 chip in it, and the just released last March iPad Air 5, which I have been loving over here for the past 6 months. For $150 more, you get a way better screen and the M1 chip, which is like having that little supercomputer now in tablet form. The Air also uses the Pencil 2, an obvious design choice, and it has that same cool blue color. So we shall see how the prices fall on these entry-level iPads over the months. There are so many choices these days, and we are really in lucky times for the crafty consumer like you and I. We know the differences. We see these little tricks Apple is playing with us, and we know we will be getting all these awesome colors in all the iPads one day. Alright folks, thanks so much for watching, and if this video helped you out, could you please hit that subscribe button so we can keep in touch for the next one? I got more iPad videos coming soon, so I will hope to see you then. Thanks everyone, take care.